God has adopted us into his family through Christ, his Son. And we see that written by the same author, Paul, in the book of Romans chapter 8, verse 14. He says, "For all those led by God's Spirit are God's sons." For you did not receive a spirit of slavery to fall back into fear. Instead, you received the spirit of adoption, by whom we cry out, "Abba, Father." So the word Abba is a word that refers to the dearness of dad. It's a translation of the Arabic for dad. So he's kind of saying, "Dad, Dad, Father, Father," but saying that this is a special and unique relationship, and it is an adoption. And of course, verse 16 of that passage says, "The Spirit himself testifies together with our spirit that we are God's children, that we have been adopted into his family." So adoption is to legally and formally declare that someone who is not your own biological child is henceforth, that means going forward, to be treated and cared for as one's own child. And by the way, that includes all the rights of inheritance. Through Christ, God has brought us into his family both formally and legally as Christ's followers, as those that he has called into his family. And it is by his own unchanging law that he operates by when he does so legally, because there is no higher law. So think about that. The all-powerful, self-sustaining, universe-sustaining, ruler of all things has adopted you and me into his personal family through his Son, and we get to talk to him in prayer.